corruption, betrayal, and a fight for freedom in the shadows of Lagos. Shanty Town is a Nigerian crime thriller that grips you from the very first moment and refuses to let go. Today, we're diving deep into its twisted story of survival, power, and revenge, unfolding inside the dangerous underworld of Nigeria's shanty towns.
We begin in the heart of Lagos, inside a sprawling slum known only as Shanty Town. It's a place where survival feels like both a punishment and a privilege. Corrugated iron roofs stretch endlessly, smoke curls into the air, and the streets hum with desperate hustle. Every corner screams poverty, but underneath it all lies something darker. A system controlled by one man. That man is Scar, charismatic, stylish, yet terrifying. Scar is a gangster who built his empire on fear. To the locals, he's more than just a criminal. He's the law, the judge, and the executioner. Women in the town are coerced into prostitution. Men, often younger and desperate, risk their lives trafficking drugs. And every single coin passes through Scar's fingers. His iron grip makes it feel like escape is impossible. But just when we're ready to accept this cruel order, someone unexpected steps back into the picture. Shalewa. She's a young woman just released from prison, carrying nothing but determination in her eyes. Shalewa isn't just another victim. She's someone who's seen enough to know she doesn't want this life anymore. Her twin sister, Stephanie, managed to escape years ago and built a better life elsewhere. Shalewa wants that too, but the streets don't forgive so easily. Her return brings her face to face with old friends, including Inem, a woman still caught under Scar's thumb. Their reunion is bittersweet. While Shalewa dreams of freedom, Inem still has debts to pay, chains around her neck that no key seems able to break. But one thing is clear. Scar doesn't let people go. Shalewa's presence alone is enough to put her back on his radar. Scar isn't just a street boss. His influence climbs higher than most imagine. Behind his flashy smile are powerful allies, businessmen, corrupt police officers, and political figures who rely on his muscle to move dirty money and silence enemies. Chief Fernandez, a polished politician with expensive suits and a rotten soul, is one of Scar's key partners. He hides behind influence, laundering money through Scar's empire and ensuring the authorities look the other way. It's proof that the rot at the top feeds the crime at the bottom. As Shalewa struggles to reclaim her life, Scar reels her back in. Through intimidation, manipulation, and veiled threats, he forces her into his violent world again. High-stakes drug deals, late-night confrontations, and humiliating assignments, all designed to break her spirit and remind her who's in charge. Yet Shalewa doesn't bend. Each humiliation only fuels her determination to break free. Meanwhile, Inem is stuck in her own internal war. Loyalty to her friend pulls one way, fear of Scar drags the other. Still, she can't help dreaming of escape. In hushed whispers, behind closed doors, Shalewa and Inem begin plotting their way out. A rebellion begins to simmer quietly inside Scar's own house, though they know discovery means death. The tension thickens when the story shifts to Stephanie, Shalewa's twin. Living in a modern apartment far from the grime of Shanty Town, she's carved a respectable life for herself. But her existence is dangerous knowledge. If Scar finds out about her, he'll exploit her to control Shalewa completely. The sisters' connection becomes both their strength and their most vulnerable secret. Meanwhile, the supposed justice system closes in on Scar's empire. Police officers, politicians, and businessmen all circle like vultures. But instead of dismantling the crime ring, most simply want their cut. Bribes exchange hands faster than bullets, and it becomes clear that Shanty Town isn't rotten because of Scar alone. It's rotten because the entire system profits from it. As pressure mounts, Shalewa and Inem move forward with their plan. They gather quiet support from other women enslaved by Scar, whispering of freedom, promising hope. In small acts of defiance, rebellion sparks. But Scar is too seasoned to miss the signs. He responds with overwhelming violence, public punishments, raids, intimidation, to remind everyone that fear still rules. Then comes the cruel twist. Stephanie is dragged into the chaos. Her carefully built new life shatters as she's forced back into her sister's nightmare. For the first time, the two women, identical in face but worlds apart in experience, stand side by side, caught in Scar's web. Their identities blur in a deadly game of mistaken faces, deception, and betrayal. And Scar? He enjoys every moment, playing the sisters against one another like pieces on his personal chessboard. As rebellion grows, Scar's empire begins to crack from the inside. His men, once loyal, start questioning his decisions. Whispers of betrayal grow louder. Some want Scar gone, others want the throne for themselves. The empire built on fear suddenly feels shaky, and amidst this chaos, the twins find their chance. The climax is a storm of bullets, fire, and betrayal. Scar's men turn on each other, allies defect, and the Shanty Town erupts into violence. In the middle of the carnage, Shalewa and Stephanie fight not just for freedom, but for survival itself. Scar, once untouchable, finally meets his downfall in a brutal showdown. His end is messy, violent, and inevitable. A kingpin consumed by the very fear he once wielded. But victory doesn't taste sweet. Freedom comes soaked in blood. Buildings burn, lives are lost, and the survivors carry scars that will never fade. As dawn breaks over the smoldering ruins of Shanty Town, Shalewa, Stephanie, Inem, and the women who fought alongside them walk away battered, bruised, but alive. They've escaped Scar, but the cost has been unimaginable. The fall of Scar proves one thing: no empire built on fear lasts forever. But in Shanty Town, even freedom feels like another kind of prison, haunted by memories of what it took to get there. Shanty Town is more than just a crime story. It's a raw portrait of survival, corruption, and resilience in Nigeria's underworld. If you enjoyed this breakdown, hit like, subscribe, and let me know in the comments which character's fate shocked you the most. And if you're hungry for more gripping Nollywood recaps, stick around. We've got plenty more stories to tell.